Good morning, YouTube. What is up? Welcome back to the My Crypto Journey live stream here on a beautiful Saturday day for coffee and crypto, baby. Do me a favor, hit that like button, push us up in the old algorithm. Hope you're all having a fantastic weekend so far. But man, it is absolute chaos in the cryptocurrency markets right now. And for good reason, there should be chaos. If you ever had to kind of take a moment to step back and realize right now, this very moment, this is the craziest crap to ever happen to cryptocurrency, and we haven't even been that long. And the kind of unanimous consensus I'm hearing from everyone is this is crazy, and it is crazy. What's going on right now is absolutely insane. It is bad on so many different levels. It's not even funny. And today's topic is: are the influencers that pushed FTX responsible? We'll talk about Terrarium and Banana Task Force Apes near the end of the stream because there's a lot of drama going on there. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We got a show for you this Saturday morning. Cryptocurrency market is trading sideways with the exception of Dogecoin. And I believe Dogecoin is pumping because Elon Musk hinted at, a payment system for Twitter. And he was saying Dogecoin to the moon. And of course, anytime Elon Musk even thinks about Dogecoin, it starts pumping because people, like Elon Musk and Dogecoin, they're synonymous, right? This is absolutely insane. Do we think influencers and promoters are responsible for FTX? And if so, how much are they responsible? I would assume that a lot of these influencers who promoted FTX thought this was a layup. Let me say hi to the chat, and then we'll go ahead and get into the news. And then, of course, we're going to react to a video by Coffeezilla who talks about this. And Coffeezilla actually has to go after some of his own friends. What's up, Design DNA? What's up, Rorschach? Rorschach says, I don't blame influencers. Anyone who is dumb enough to take the advice of someone they saw on the internet and not do their own research is a moron. Personal responsibility has to play a factor. That statement makes complete sense. Max says, I'm going to read the names. I'm not going to go through all the comments right now. So what's up, Max Scribe? Silver Fox. What's up, John? How you doing? Crypto Dreams. What's up, that guy? IMJ said he's tired of waiting. What's up, Darth Diablo? Sacco. What's up, babies? What's up, Sebastian? Damien. What's up, Bernie? How you doing? What's up, Bree? Jason, Samuel, Enu. We got the whole squadron here. What's up, CBiz? How you doing? Welcome. What's up, Hemi Life? Alt Boy Gangster. What's up, babies? Legal Alien. What's up, Choco? What's up, Matt? What's up, Crypto Realist? What's up, babies? Big A Armory. Rodney, where is your $50,000 a month to put? If people paid me $50K a month to push FTX, I would sling it right now. I would start promoting it in this I'd be like, hey guys, FTX, look it. I know it's down. I know SBF is probably on the run. I know that they just got hacked. But buy FTX. And put your money in FTX. No, but in all seriousness, guys, yes, there were influencers getting paid $50,000 a month to push FTX. Absolute insane. What's up, Echoes from Above? Shout out to you, man. Absolutely blowing up, man. Good content. Loved your video on this situation. And the question is, and I know what your answer is going to be, are these influencers responsible? And if they are, to what level are all influencers responsible? Are Steph Curry and Tom Brady responsible? Now, when I think of Tom Brady and Steph Curry, and you have to think about all celebrity promotions. Now, back during the start of the bull run, or just even this last year in general, you have to understand that a lot of celebrities were pushing NFTs and cryptocurrency products, yada, 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 yada. Now, I don't really blame athletes too much because you have to understand that all of this goes through like an agent, right? A person that represents them. Maybe they have of course, they have the final say on whether or not they want to promote it. But they don't sit there and study the thing every single damn day. They just don't. I can't imagine Steph Curry or Tom Brady have time to sit around and learn about crypto, right? They're busy playing football and basketball and whatever the hell else they got going on in their lives with their other sponsorships. So I don't think they're very knowledgeable about things. They're just representing the brand, right? When I look at, Steph Curry and Tom Brady, I don't look at cryptocurrency experts, so I know they don't know what they're talking about. But not a lot of people do. And the reason why people pay these guys to promote, pay these guys an extreme amount of money to promote something like FTX is because people like Tom Brady, they like Steph Curry. They're going to buy it because they're talking about it, So I don't blame these guys too much, but they do have a huge influence, right? Obviously, they have a huge impact and influence on what the hell people buy. You know, Tom Brady's a trusted face. Steph Curry's a trusted face. People like Kevin O'Leary, Big L, right? Now, the focus of today's video are on a few different influencers. And of course, the biggest ones in the space, Graham Stevens, Meet Kevin, and Andre Jikh. I think it's how you spell it or say it. You know, are they responsible for the downfall? And what level of responsibility do they have? Now, we're going to watch this video by Coffeezilla and react because it's a very good video. Shout out to Coffeezilla. And then we'll give our 2 cents while we watch the video. So buckle up. Let's watch it.
The guy you see next to me is the most generous billionaire in the world.
Real quick, doesn't SPF look like he's about to go play at a Yu-Gi-Oh card tournament? His boy looked like he got a bunch of dice and cards in his backpack. Sorry, SPF. SPF looks like he's late to chemistry class. Hey, SPF looks like he runs with his arm on the side like a Naruto character. Bro, I bet he's wearing basketball shorts. All right, let's go.
World, and I found him.
The most generous billionaire ever, where you can get 10% off on your trading fees.
Fees are bad. Fees are very bad. But FTX, there are no fees whatsoever.
And if you sign up with our link,
Signing up using my link.
There are referral links.
Damn,
If
that's
you use my
everybody.
link below and the code name Paul Nash.
oh, stop it, please. You guys,
Dude, this it's just so bad. Everybody, right? Everybody's getting it, right? BTFA, I don't think they rugged, but they got some serious issues, and we're going to talk about it right now. Trust me. We'll talk about it. Thank you so much. What's his name? Dylan was absolutely blowing up my phone the whole day yesterday while I was out. I was at a wedding last night, guys, so I was at my cousin's wedding. Yeah, we're going to talk about BTFA in a second here. But yeah, let's continue with this. But this is crazy, though, right? Let's continue.
guys are embarrassing yourselves. Listen, what a week it has been for financial influencers. Their reputations have just been going down the toilet. People who promoted absolute garbage companies like FTX US and BlockFi for millions of dollars. Today, we're finally seeing the results as both of those companies are basically bankrupt. And so today I'm calling out all the influencers who promoted it, some of whom I know, and I'm getting third wave embarrassment from it. You know, I know it's mind-bendingly stupid to imagine that people actually listen to YouTubers for financial advice.
Let's stop there. I mean, you know, this is something I talk about all the time. The thing is, you know, with cryptocurrency, especially during the bull run, and these guys are not cryptocurrency influencers, right? Meet Kevin, Graham Stevens, Andre Jikh. They're just influencers, right? They're successful in some parts of their lives. And I think that people... Look, I'm not knocking their hustle and their grind. Meet Kevin is a real estate agent, right? Or a real estate, whatever he does, right? He does real estate, right? He makes money on real estate. So does Graham Stevens. But I think people don't understand that a lot of these guys, their money is coming from promotions and YouTubers. They're YouTubers at heart, right? YouTube is what launched them into the stratosphere of financial freedom, you could say. At least that's the way I've perceived Graham Stevens and Meet Kevin and Andre Jikh from the beginning, because I've been following them forever because they're good personal finance guys. They're like a cool Dave Ramsey in a sense, especially Graham Stevens. Not so much Meet Kevin, but I never looked at them and thought, oh, you know, these guys are hyper rich because of what they did in their personal life. I thought that, oh, no, these guys are hyper rich because, you know, they're YouTubers, you know, and they're shillers and they're fun to watch. I don't knock that. Now, the fact is the last year, a lot of people, you know, made cryptocurrency channels and YouTube channels, including myself, but a lot of people also pretended to be experts in trading, experts in investing, and all these sorts of things when, you know, making money in cryptocurrency this last year, I mean, maybe not the last 6 months, but was like shooting fish in a barrel, especially in some of these meme coins. Everything was pumping, so everyone looked like a genius, right? And now a lot of people are going under, right? So when you sit there, you take financial advice from a YouTuber. You know, that's why they always say not financial advice, which will never hold up in court. But you got to sit there and be like, I just look at these people as entertainers, right? You know, an expert is nothing we ever pretended to be on here. We're no technical analysis expert. We can't tell the future. Who knows what's going to pump? All I can do is dollar cost average into the products I think are going to do the best, right? So let's continue.
But we all know they do. That's why they get offered these insane financial deals. And these people had a responsibility to their fans, and they blew it. So I want to talk about it because it's a pretty big scandal, and it involves a lot of people. I know some of them I've even done collabs with, and just honestly, it's crazy how many of the biggest financial channels took deals promoting this garbage. And honestly, none of y'all are getting off the hook today. It's smoke for all of y'all. If you do the crime, you get the screen time. I don't care who you are. So I kind of showed a bit of it at the beginning of this video, but it was incredible to me as I looked through the archives, just how many people got bought out by FTX US. And let's face facts. The biggest reason for that is money. I asked around, the sponsorship deals were absurd. I know a guy, much smaller channel than me, making $500,000 a year, 50K a month. Just
That's nuts. 50 grand a month to promote FTX. That's absolutely insane, but I believe it. 100% believe it. 100%. And these guys had so much money they could pay everyone. Keep in mind, they actually tried to get the naming rights to the basketball, whatever the basketball arena is in Miami, which of course that deal fell through, right? Obviously, it's not going to be the FTX Center or whatever anymore. But they had a lot of money for promotions. I mean, to pay someone like Tom Brady and Steph Curry, they are not cheap. Can you imagine what they pay those guys? Crazy, 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 crazy.
Just to promote FTX US. So I know the bigger guys were getting much more. Some of them probably deals were in the millions. So obviously that's a big reason. A lot of them get it. But I don't think that's the only reason, because I think that'd be honestly too easy to say, oh, they were just greedy. That's why they did this. I actually think it's worse than that. I talked to a lot of these guys and they were fooled. That's the scariest part. So many of these experts who are giving you guys advice totally bought into this Sam character as this genius billionaire, right? The most generous billionaire in the world, who also happened to be paying them handsomely, of course. And I just think it shows how bad the discernment is out there making videos on how to invest. It's alarming how many people fell for this guy's ruse. And it's alarming how easy it was to convince them. Like, some of these guys believed in Sam because he drives a beat-up car.
Sam doesn't need the money to buy a Lamborghini or to buy a Rolex or to impress his friends. In fact, his car is a Toyota Corolla.
You trust the guy more when you see the car he drives. He's worth like $20 billion or something, and he drives this kind. I don't want to call it beat up. It's like it's an older Toyota. He doesn't even have window tints on a completely stock Toyota.
What does that have to do with anything?
You know what's funny about all that is that we just found that he lives in a $35 million mansion in the Bahamas. It's like, yeah, you can drive a Corolla all you want, but you live in a $35 million mansion in the Bahamas. How is that relatable to anybody? But yeah, I mean, a lot of people gave him extra cred because of what he drove and how he dressed and those sorts of things, right?
What does window tint have to do with Sam's qualifications as an investor? I mean, look, it's now coming out, guys, that at Alameda Research, they were just kind of embarrassingly incompetent. And the evidence was always there, but nobody who was selling FTX bothered to take notice. Apparently, they were too busy looking at the window tint. Here's the CEO of Alameda, for example, saying she hardly uses math at her job.
Yeah, absolutely could pull it off without my math degree. Use very little math. Use a lot of elementary school math.
It's just beyond belief. I don't want to pretend like I'm some Nostradamus who saw all this coming and nobody else did, right? I did call out FTX 24 hours before it shut down. I did call FTX US out well before, 72 hours before it shut down. But I wasn't here with my crystal ball forecasting all of this years in advance. But that's the reason I didn't promote this. I get the same offers as everyone else, but there's no way I'm going to risk my audience, you guys, in a game of crypto Among Us. Will this guy turn out to be a psycho in a year or two? Let's find out. No, I'm not going to do that. And it's not because I'm better than anyone. It's just because I know that even though I know a little bit about crypto, I don't know enough to know for sure whether these companies are going to be around. And that's the crazy thing, is I think of everyone we're talking about today, I probably know the most. I probably have the biggest claim to crypto expert. And I would never feel comfortable saying that because there's just no way you know. And so I think it exposes a big gaping flaw in this influencer world where it's not just the greed, it's just this systemic failure of people to recognize their own lack of expertise. And it's so easy for charismatic geniuses to convince these people based on basically no evidence. Take, for instance, meet Kevin's seal of approval.
Was my man just eating a whole, was he eating a cucumber? What the hell? Anyways. Yeah, you have to understand that. And Coffeezilla makes a point here. I do think, like, yeah, he's kind of dunking on everyone. Hindsight's 2020. You had to think that a lot of these influencers thought FTX was a layup. Like, oh no, this is safe to promote. From their point of view, and a lot of people's point of view, it's like, damn. Yeah, I mean, who would have saw this coming? Some people say they did see it coming, but a big company like this, I mean, so many smart people were absolutely fooled by SBF. Absolutely fooled. These guys had people like BlackRock backing them. It wasn't just influencers. It was big institutional money. It's not just the average Joe. It's insane. It's insane. This guy fooled a ton of people. It's not just influencers, right? But yeah, I don't think it's more of influencers thinking that. I don't think that all of us are kind of arrogant where we don't think that, like, we don't know that it couldn't work out. I think that a lot of people just assume that it wouldn't work or would work out. Excuse me. I think that a lot of the influencers they look at the money and say, hey, yeah, let's take the money to promote this project. Like, this is an easy sponsorship. This is something I feel good about promoting because it's FTX. It's not like a random meme coin or something like that. But damn, goes to show that right now in crypto, nothing is safe, right? Nothing is safe. Let's continue.
The guy's brilliant. He talks very fast, but he's brilliant, and I trust him and I like him.
Yeah.
Really? I talk really fast. My brilliance is definitely up for debate, but do you trust me with all your money? Because you shouldn't. So it's just abysmal. And now that this has all come out, some of these guys are now coming out and apologizing, as they should. But is it enough? Because people like Graham Stephan now has made a video about it. Basically, he said 24 hours before FTX US went bust, like, hey, maybe you should get your money off.
FTX US has been a sponsor here on the channel for the majority of the year. This one I did not see coming. I think it's pretty safe to say as a result of that, I'm no longer working with them. So if you hold anything on FTX US, you could still take it out and transfer it to an external wallet or wherever else you please.
But how many people saw this compared to almost a year of ads? Or take Tom Nash, someone who's appeared on this channel. He took a different approach and basically said no one signed up under him.
I think that you all deserve me to talk about FTX. I was working with them a few months ago for about 30 days. Somehow, during this whole month we were running the campaign, literally nobody signed up for FTX US. They called me and I was insulted in the beginning. And they said, look, Tom, we got to cut it short because we had like a 3-month plan to work together. And they said, look, we're stopping after 1 month because nobody's signing up from your channel.
Yeah, I don't know if I buy that. At minimum, these are bad arguments. Like, no one signed up for me, or, hey, I gave you 24 hours notice. Like, it's just such an embarrassing standard for this industry, if you can even call it that, because it's just a bunch of basically random people giving their opinion about finance. And truthfully, I just think it's a big lesson, another lesson, the millionth lesson, that you shouldn't be actually taking real advice from the people who you watch on these screens. They're entertainers, and they don't know much more than you about what they're actually selling. Now, I will say one small thing in their defense, a lot of smart people did get fooled. BlackRock was an investor. And for you millennials, even Kevin O'Leary got caught with his pants down.
Yay!
Number one, I'm an investor in FTX International equity. Number two, I'm an investor in FTX US equity. Number three, I have accounts with FTX. I have capital there inside of my account. Obviously, like everybody else, I'm gated currently.
Yikes. I guess it just shows how bad the advice out there was and how many people, so many of these financial experts, were fooled and then made fools of themselves by promoting this junk. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is a company called BlockFi, which paused withdrawals yesterday. It looks like they're also going to be bankrupt. And I just want to talk about the influencers who promoted them as well. Here's a few clips of what I'm talking about.
I've never taken on a paid sponsorship on my channel. Please use my link to sign up to this credit card. And even though I'm not contractually obligated to speak positively about them, don't forget to grab up to $250 worth of free Bitcoin using this BlockFi link right here. It would really help me out a lot.
We didn't touch on this at all, but the thing I'm most excited about for this year is the Bitcoin rewards credit card, which we're launching in the second.
Now, this is just a lot more of the same junk. And once again, I mean, I would say this even more so. We have evidence that these people were just bad at predicting this stuff. They just had no idea what was going on. Because Jikh, for instance, said he keeps all his money on BlockFi, which just went under.
I keep most of my money, in fact, all of my crypto with BlockFi, both my Ethereum, my Bitcoin, everything.
Rip to your portfolio, my man. Now, I also want to say, meet Kevin. I think personally invested $420,000 into this platform, which cool number, I guess. So I think he also lost a ton of money on that. But I just think it's just a big lesson that you cannot take advice from these people. I know the parasocial relationship is there, and you start to feel that maybe they know something, but a lot of them are Googling it like 5 minutes before they go live. Okay,
Hey,
that's
some
the truth
shit.
of it. And I just think a lot of these influencers themselves should take a hard look at themselves, because as much as it's ridiculous that anyone takes their advice, they actually do. And it's going to hurt a lot of people for a long time. So that's basically it. I just wanted to talk about this because I think it's so important, and it involves a lot of the people I think a lot of my viewers might watch some of these people. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video on that.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much. We have Dylan. Thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. I do appreciate you. That eggplant looks oh so nice next to your name. Welcome to the Degenerates, baby. And if you're a member on this channel, you are automatically entered to win free crypto every Monday. And no, it's not a scam. It's just free crypto. Okay, free crypto. I'm sending you free crypto. Okay, not FTT token. Actually, I might send you guys FTT token or some Terra Luna Classic. Who wants some Terra Luna Classic now? Okay, so Coffeezilla makes a lot of sense, and that's something, you know, we kind of led with here. It's always we don't know anything, and that's the message I spew every single day. We don't know anything. You know, we come here, present the news. I can't tell the future. You can't tell the future. Hell, not even some of the greatest minds, you would say, could tell the future, right? Kevin O'Leary thought this was a layup, you know? All these influencers thought this was a layup, and they were up and running for a couple of years. Now, Coffeezilla says that he had the opportunity to promote them, and he didn't. And he has more knowledge than most crypto people, and he does, because he spends every single day, pretty much doing some sort of research, I'm sure, on some sort of cryptocurrency project or some sort of scandal. So he has a lot of knowledge on cryptocurrency, and he said he didn't even accept an FTX as a promotion. But I think that if someone like Coffeezilla took any sort of promotion with cryptocurrency, it'd be kind of like a conflict of interest, right? You just can't do that. You know, you can't do that. Even if he wanted to, even if he liked the project and trusted the project. But in Coffeezilla's defense, he's been making tons of videos on SBF, how he doesn't like him, how he made that Ponzi scheme video where SBF pretty much accidentally describes a Ponzi scheme, right? He describes cryptocurrency as a Ponzi scheme. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he did know this was going to happen. You know, I don't know. You know, this is crazy. SBF fooled a lot of people, And to make things worse, hundreds of millions of dollars drained from FTX overnight in unauthorized transfers. They got hacked. So not only are they going down, not only did they suspend withdrawals, the remaining funds they did have were unauthorized hacks or transfers. This is crazy. This is such a shitstorm. It's not even funny. It's just such a shit show. It's absolutely insane. You know, insane. It's just crazy. The plot just gets so damn thick, you know? Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Crypto Art says, I believe in Rodney more than Sam from FTX. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for the $5 donation. Crypto Art. Selmo Fudd, what's up, baby, with the $2 super sticker. I see you maxing out on Twitter. And if you're not following me on Twitter, links to my Twitter is in the description down below. Links to my Instagram is also down in the description down below. It was their own hack, though. That's what I was saying. So people were saying that it was an insider thing, right? Like someone working for the company hacked it. I'm thinking that this was a way to get money out, to save some face for some of the people higher up, maybe on the hierarchy, with money in the exchange. That's what I think. I think that this was an insider job. And when you look at like all the evidence of what's going on right now, it seems like there has to be jail time for SBF because they mismanaged customer funds, right? And they admitted to that. Now, this also came out. So new FTX said in a statement in its official Telegram channel that it had been hacked, instructing users to delete all FTX apps that don't access the company's website. They're telling you, get rid of it. Dude, how gut-wrenching if you're a person who had a massive amount of money in FTX, right? How gut-wrenching, right? Crazy. Crypto Realist says this was a exit strategy the entire time. It was built into into the app and site. Really? Yeah, Big A says, I don't think FTX was hacked. I think it was an inside job to get most of the remaining funds. No, I've heard that they have the identity of the person who did it, but I haven't seen anything confirmed on that. So, yeah, these kinds of events really dump the cryptocurrency market. Did I see Andrew Tate's viewpoint at SBF? I didn't. Yeah. Apparently, allegedly, SBF was having orgies at his mansion. Which, yeah. What's up, fan? How you doing? What's up, Cool and Chris? But yeah, I mean, I heard about him having orgies at his mansion, his $35 million mansion. That's the thing is, people are like, oh, he drives a Honda, he dresses like a poor person, but he has a $35 million mansion. It's like, okay, what where do we draw the line? Thank you so much, Dylan. I appreciate that. Which scam was worse, FTT or BTFA? Which one has a bigger impact in the cryptocurrency market? You're out of your FTT is the worst thing to ever happen to crypto. This is way bigger than Terra Luna. I think it's like at least 3 times as big. It's crazy. It's crazy. Just because the amount of a lot of people knew about Terra Luna, but a lot of people knew about FTX because of the gap it bridged, right? It took the normies from watching Sunday football to be like, oh, FTX. Oh, Tom Brady's talking about FTX. Okay, and I'm watching football, but I know what FTX is. It's a cryptocurrency exchange. Or people watching basketball. Oh, FTX. Oh yeah, Steph Curry. He promotes that. Oh, Kevin O'Leary. Yo, SPF. I saw him on CNBC. Oh, Sam Bankman-Fried. Oh yeah, he's like one of the world's youngest billionaires. Yeah, that guy. That was the perception of FTX, and now that has gone under. It almost seems like a perfect sabotage strategy, right? It almost seems like a perfect sabotage strategy. A lot of people were saying, oh, SBF is a government plant to bring down the cryptocurrency market. Man, doesn't that sound like it's true? All right? Man. Yeah, Chrissy, yes. Terra Luna was an $80 billion Ponzi scheme, but the effects that this downfall is going to happen is way worse than Terra Luna. Way worse. Not everybody knew about Terra Luna, right? Not everybody was promoting Terra Luna. Like, you didn't have all these you had big YouTubers promoting Terra Luna, but you didn't have the Meet Kevins, you didn't have the other guys, right? So, but yeah, so it's crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. So we'll see what happens. I mean, this is a big black eye on cryptocurrency. Right. And now that, the U.S. government's taking its focus away from the midterms, because I think with the exception of Georgia, we're all good. Right. They're going to start really taking a hard look at cryptocurrency and regulating and those sorts of things. So it's going to be a wild, wild ride. It's going to be a wild, wild ride. And we'll see what happens. This is not good. This is like the rest of us are just kind of hanging out while our friend FTX just got us in real big trouble. Right. And now the SEC, who was already pretty tough on crypto, is about to jump off the top ropes. Yeah, institutional money just yeeted any interest. Literally, people like BlackRock got absolutely riggedy wrecked, right? People like BlackRock, these guys, they manage trillions of dollars, and they got they got burned. It's not going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's not going to be good, right? It's not going to be good. And the thing is, where does it stop? Which exchanges are safe? Because if you think that Crypto.com, you think that Coinbase, you think that Binance are safe, I wonder what a lot of these cryptocurrency exchanges that are operating offshore, what is really going on with their balance sheet. Now, Coinbase, I feel a little more confident about. I do. Because Coinbase is a publicly traded U.S. company. But Crypto.com is in Singapore, and Binance, yes, Binance US is the United States, but what about the big Binance, right? Because the big Binance is the biggest Binance, and that really matters. And we do trust CZ, but it's always good until it isn't. If we were to go back 1 week from today, we could see, everything was normal. Nothing seems suspicious. This wasn't a slow deterioration. This was a 3-day fall off the cliff. What I've noticed about these cryptocurrency projects that go under like this, it is like a 3-day thing. It is like one day it's great. The next day it's completely just destruction, which is absolutely insane. We're going to get to the BTFA stuff here soon, guys. Don't worry. Hey, we're going to have a great show today. We're going to get to the BTFA stuff very, very soon. And then the Terrarium stuff too, because there's some shady shit going on. I'm not happy about it, you know? And I got to call people out because it's a bunch of bullshit. Thomas Weekly with the $5 donation says best crypto news segments hands down on YouTube. Thank you so much, Thomas. I do appreciate you. And thank you so much for becoming a member, dude. I appreciate you. What is up, Legal Alien? And Awesome Austin. I know, Racket Club. We're going to get into that real quick. Don't worry. We'll be on that ass. Look it. We'll be on that ass. We'll be on that ass. I know KYC. I know all that. We'll get into that right now, guys. Trust me. They're going to get their they're about to get that shit. They're going to get it too. Trust me. But we're talking about the biggest, pretty much the biggest disaster in crypto history, in my opinion. Has to be. Exactly, KYC. I got you guys. Don't worry. Hey, don't worry. I got you guys. Now, here's the thing. Unfortunately, these are one of those moments where you have to just kind of take a step back and just stop and take a look around and realize, oh shit, this is bad. Oh shit, times are tough, and it's not going to get any better. Now, to top this all off, we are starting to see the DXY and cryptocurrency not really complement each other anymore. When the DXY goes down, crypto's not going up and vice versa. We are starting to see cryptocurrency decouple from traditional stock markets, which it hasn't in the last year or so. Not completely, but we're starting to see that happen, which to me is a little scary, but kind of nice, because maybe cryptocurrency, the strong ones, the big ones, can be a hedge against inflation still. Now, I'm at a point where, guys, I've been really balls deep into DeFi for about a year. I've been investing in crypto for a couple years now, maybe 2.5, 3 years now, casually. But I've been really into crypto the last year or so. And of course, it started with shitcoins. And what I'm seeing as an objective person in cryptocurrency, right? What I'm seeing as an objective person in cryptocurrency is that a lot of these projects, most of these, 99% of these projects really ain't shit. And even some of these blue chips really ain't shit, right? They're all the same thing. They're layer ones, layer twos, stable coins, swaps, that's it. And some of them are really good, but which ones are really going to succeed and make it out? I don't know. I'm at the point where I really just want to yeet everything into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and even BNB. I'm watching more and more shows about BNB, and it kind of makes me uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm looking at BNB and I'm like, is Binance really good? Is Binance really okay? Are they backed by what they say they're backed by? Are they going to, because if Binance go under, you best believe it is going to be absolutely crazy. It would be the biggest, I could see Bitcoin like really dumping hard, right? Now, if there's one thing this does urge people to do, and what you should do, you need to get your cryptocurrency, most of it, off centralized exchanges. What you need to do is only use centralized exchanges if you want to cash out, which means you send money from your ledger to a centralized exchange and immediately cash it out, turn it to fiat if you need money. That's the only reason, right? That's the only reason, right? That's the only reason you should be keeping a massive amount of money on centralized exchanges, is when it's just a second to transfer from there to your bank account, right? So keep that in mind. Yeah, Elon Musk did say to Space last night that the only crypto that will make it is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. All others he wouldn't touch, which is not good, right? Now, Dogecoin's kind of crazy to say that about Dogecoin, because I just feel like it's Dogecoin. It's all right, but he does have a point there, right? But I don't imagine Elon Musk to be a crypto expert either. I think he's just a big Dogecoin guy. I think he understands cryptocurrency, obviously, but he's probably not in deep like a lot of other people are. So we have another $5 donation. I think I missed one from Sebastian. Says, I only trust CZ as he can make money with his solutions. If he can't make money, he's not saving anything. That's okay, but that's what it is. Oh, you're talking about with him saving FTX? Yeah. I mean, his team looked at FTX and immediately they were like, yeah, no, we're not going to buy this, right? Crypto Dreams with a $5 donation says, in 2011, Mt. Gox got hacked for 740,000 Bitcoin. What's that worth today? This crap been going on for a while. That may be the biggest as far as value. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. right? Absolutely crazy, especially at today's value, right? Yeah, he said it. Yeah, he said in the space that he was not a crypto expert. And I see people like Richard Hart, like the guy. We'll talk about Terrarium here in a second. I see guys like Richard Hart, which I like Richard Hart, right? I think he's a funny guy, you know. But this guy, man, he's like dunking on FTX. He's dunking on all these people, and it's like, dude, what about Hex? Like him and me, Kevin, were going at it yesterday. Let me go to my tweets and replies. First of all, if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Because I thought that was hilarious. This is pretty funny. Pornhub, man fucks 5 million people at once. How about that one, huh? Let me see. Me Kevin says, I failed big. I warned of stablecoins and FOMO cryptos, Gold Rush, yet I thought it was safe investing into the pickaxe sellers, the brokers, FTX, and BlockFi. Nope, this is 100% loss. I don't blame this guy either. This was my fault. He says, I'm sorry I pitched crypto companies. So, of course, Meet Kevin apologized. And, of course, we did see Graham Stevens apologize. But Steffens apologized. But people, the argument is it too late for that? You know? I just think that it's kind of tough to like knock these guys for promoting FTX because it seemed like a layup. It's FTX, right? It seemed like a layup, you know? It seemed like a layup, right? FTX, man. You know, it's like buying real estate back in, before 2008 crash. Like, dude, it's real estate. Dude, you never short real estate, dummy. Why would you short real estate? It's real estate, bro. You know? Me, Kevin says, I screwed up. I did my best to warn ahead of time, but that doesn't forgive the original failure. For what it's worth, I lost more than I earned. And then Richard Hart says, what's it like ignoring my advice and taking huge losses at all the time because of it? Then me, Kevin says, at least it's on 88% loss year to date on your entire Ponzi scheme. So this is, of course, with Hex, right? Because Hex is down an insane amount. And Hex has no use case. You stake it for 30-something% APY. It has no use case. It is like Hex is a legit Ponzi scheme, but they're supposed to be coming out with PulseX, right? Now, Richard Hart, he's very knowledgeable in crypto, but I don't think that makes him innocent. You know, I don't think it makes it like it's so corny of him dancing with his goddamn, Prada Gucci suits on. It's so corny, it's so corny. It's like all these people pointing the finger, and it's like, what about you? Don't act like your shit doesn't stink. Lord have mercy. So Richard Hart trying to dunk on people like FTX. I was right about everything again. Crazy. And I know a lot of Hex people are going to be mad about that because they worship this guy, but I'm in it because I want PulseX. I think there's a lot of money to be made on PulseX. And Hex is a very popular cryptocurrency, right? So, but still, it's like your tokens aren't doing what you said they were going to do, So we'll see what happens with, Richard Hart and stuff. And he was kind of dunking on Elon Musk earlier today too. So it's pretty interesting to see all this happening. He says, I own the world's largest diamond, quickest Ferrari, and the most expensive Rolex made. Right? Absolutely crazy. All right. Let's get into the Banana Task Force situation. Now, as you guys know, I did do a 1 month promotional sponsor with BTFA just to have their link to the description down below, to the social media website and description down below. What I always tell you guys when I promote a project, you can buy it if you want. They have their NFTs. I mean, that's up to you whether you want to invest into it or not. Now, obviously, me and BTFA have had some beef in the past, right? So what was our beef in the past? Before Hobbs joined BTFA, Sway, who doxed himself to me, came to me and asked for a promotion, right? So we went ahead and did an AMA. He doxed himself to me, didn't dox himself to the community. His excuse was, well, he's a black guy, and you know how the community feels about black guys. And in my head, I'm like, well, dude, I'm a black guy. People trust me. They don't just write me off because of my skin color. I think the whole race thing is kind of stupid. I think the whole race thing, using your race as like, oh, I don't want to dox myself because I'm black and people don't treat black people fairly. It's absolutely insane to me. But that's what he said. Fine. A lot of people didn't like the fact that he wasn't doxed right away. A lot of people were out. Now, of course, me and BTFA had a falling out because I've been sponsored by them twice. Why did we have the falling out the first time? Well, in my eyes, when they went ahead and made Bandex token on the Ethereum blockchain, the BNB chain, I thought that them getting rid of the BNB chain in a matter of days was absolutely insane. And although they said they gave people ample time to get their money off the BNB chain, I don't think that's how you transfer. You don't drain liquidity out of a blockchain and put it in another chain. You airdrop people the equivalent to what they would have lost, and they didn't do that. Okay, so we had a falling out. Me and Hobbs got into it. We had beef, right? We were making diss tracks to each other. I'm like, FBTFA. I put their NFT up on the OpenSea. They bought it for me amazingly. You know what I mean? Crazy. So we had our beef, right? Everyone was getting into it with BTFA. Okay. Now, me and Hobbs joined the team, right? We kind of mended our kind of broken relationship, and me and Hobbs still talk. But Hobbs is no longer involved with the project. Now, this is not how you conduct yourself online. BTFA, this seems like self. Can I say that word on YouTube? This seems like self-sabotage. I don't know why they're getting themselves involved in what's going on like this. It's like, apparently Sway, the main dev, left. I don't know that guy. I don't know why he left. Apparently he's choosing, he has a family and a kids and stuff like that. And I get it. I understand that. But can you just leave a project like that? Can you just ditch a project like that? That's absolutely insane. Now, SwingDAO launched, right, which is supposed to make it right for people who got wrecked on the BNB side of Bandex. And SwingDAO literally pumped and dumped and looks like an absolute ruggy in like a week now, or in a couple of days. And it was crazy, right? It was crazy. We were doing price action on my channel, and people are like, it looks like a rug. I'm like, yeah, it looked like a rug. Looked like a huge pump and dump. Now, and I know, Chrissy, yes, so Hobbs is gone, Sway is gone, and now the project was given to some people close to the community. Would I touch it? No. I wouldn't. I haven't bought BTFA. I never bought BTFA. Yes, I promoted them on my channel, but you guys know how I am with my promotions. They have a link in the description. Buy it if you want. Do I tell you to go buy it and shill it like crazy and do specific videos for it? No, that's not me with BTFA, They wanted to get their word out there for Bandex, which looked like an absolute rug. BTFA was promoted by everyone and their mom, And if you got it in the pre-sale, if you got it when it launched, you made money. A lot of people made money, right? But 99% of these projects, guys, are here for a good time and not a long time, and BTFA is no exception. Right now, Hobbs sent me his wallets. Hobbs allocated tokens and bought into the project himself. He never sold. Right? He never sold any of that. Now, I don't know if he got other money from other sources. I don't know. As a promoter, because he obviously had to get paid for promoting the project, but he never sold the tokens he was given. So I don't know. Do with that what you will. But the way they're conducting themselves in their Telegram, the way they're talking to people, right? The way they're talking to people in the screenshots I'm getting shared is absolutely insane. It's unprofessional, and it seems like self-sabotage, in my opinion. It seems like self-sabotage.
I've been broke. I've been rich.
What's up, Azam Austin? And unfortunately, I'm hearing that Marvel creator or the artist that they got in, that's apparently was doing their NFTs, is like not doing it anymore. So that's crazy. That's crazy. ASMR fan says, we never owned BTFA, but I did make Awesome get Bandex. Bandex turned out not to be a good play. Now, I mean, hey, man, you're fucking up. You can't just make a project like this, and now times are getting, because this right now, where we're in right now, this is the hardest time to run as a cryptocurrency project in this bear market. People that are running their cryptocurrency projects, especially small cap projects, are really, really going through it. Right? Even if they have the best intentions, they're really going through it right now. This is tough. And to see Sway leaving like that, the leadership of BTFA leaving, it's disappointing, right? It's like at the hardest time in the crypto bear market, we're out. And I know they have reasons. I know they have families and stuff like that. I get that, but this is also your business, and you have a whole community. BTFA has a strong community of people who support this project, and now they have no leader. And new leadership, fine, but can they run it the same way that the former leadership did? Can they? I don't know. Are they going to have the same kind of followers as they did? Are people going to support them? I don't know. I don't know. You can't blame holders for dumping. Holders are going to dump. People are going to sell. That's what they do. That's what they do. Holders are going to do that. They're just going to do that. They're going to dump, right? They're going to dump. They're always going to, reserve the right to dump or take profits or whatever, bro. Yeah, I remember that, Frank Q. Now, that's the skinny with BTFA. It seems like a lot of self-sabotage, and the whole Sandstorm thing, I'm not sure if they're involved with that lawsuit, because Sandstorm got in trouble. See, people were asking about Sandstorm earlier. Sandstorm broke an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. I don't think he's getting sued because he's talking shit about a cryptocurrency project. That's not why he's getting sued. He's getting sued because he opened his mouth after signing a document that said he wouldn't open his mouth with Clear Cryptos, and they're suing the crap out of him. They're suing the crap out of him. So keep that in mind. Why did Hobbs leave BTFA? He just doesn't want to be a part of the team anymore, which is unfortunate because the two guys that people know BTFA for, which is Hobbs and Sway, they're gone. They're still investors, but they're gone. It's like, what do you do? People need leaders in a project. You can't just leave. This project, in my opinion, is going to fall apart. If this makes a comeback, I'd be very surprised. To me, all this right here, all this shit is all unprofessional BS that seems like someone got the keys to the Twitter and is sending it and just defending themselves and getting butthurt and stuff like that. This is crazy to me. And I'm reading the stuff from the Telegram. It's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Crazy for me. Crazy. Well, it doesn't matter. Not financial advice is not going to save anyone from legal repercussions. I mean, dude, we knew this a year ago. Like when I was a new YouTuber, and every time I'd watch a crypto influencer, they'd open with, "This is not financial advice." After the first few times of doing it, I was just like, this is fucking stupid. Why even say this? The way people are getting in trouble is they're promoting projects and not telling people they're getting paid for it. So that's the biggest issue. It's them promoting products and not telling people that they're getting paid to promote it, right? So not saying, "Oh, this is not financial advice." That's not going to work. We always knew that. It's stupid. Sway had a meltdown in his space with Deb. I knew it was over at that point. Really, I heard about the whole Mandox thing. Like they're going after Mandox. I don't think Mandox is any better than fucking BTFA. They're one and the same, right? They're the fucking same thing. Mandox, this is their second contract. Guys, come on. We're smarter than this, right? It's not the same thing. Staking is any cryptocurrency product that says lock your crypto up for this amount of time and we'll give you 10,000% rewards. We learned the hard way is probably not a good project. During a bull run, it is. You know what I mean? But not in a bear market. Not ever. What's up, DJ? How you doing? Good morning. He says it was on a FaceTime with his mom. What's up, Mama DJ? Mandox is also a scam. Guys, they're DJ. You got to start treating shit coins and meme coins like meme coins. You make your money, you get in, you make your money, you get out. That's it. That's what you do. There are some cryptocurrency products that are honest. They try to be honest, but it's even hard. It's hard. Like, even if you have the best intentions to make a cryptocurrency project, you're probably going to fail. You're probably not going to do well. You're probably going to fail. All right. So that's a BTFA situation. It looks like a bunch of self-sabotage. It sounds just bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It doesn't look good. Leadership is gone. People are like, "Oh my God," they're running around. They got new leadership. I don't know how much the community respects. I'm not in with the BTFA people. Apparently, I spoke to one of them because he's like I think he's like a tech guy in the military or something like that. I spoke to one of them before. He talked to me about the Sandstorm situation. So that's what happened with that. Okay. But as like a casual person who's invested in a BTFA or Swing DAO, are you going to be able to look at these new guys and be like, oh, I like them, or I'm going to follow their leadership? No, you probably think the project is dead because the two main people are gone. So, okay. Okay, let's check that. Okay, so let's check out the, give me 1 second. KYC, I'm actually going to do that. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, let's talk about Terrarium, because Terrarium is absolutely batshit crazy. To me, this is the most egregious money grab BS, and it's like, it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Now, of course, Terrarium is a project, that comes from a bunch of former Saitama investors. Now, I was never paid to promote Terrarium. I was never on their team, but this is something we got in early and something a lot of us made a massive amount of money on. There was a good couple of weeks where Terrarium was like, it was insane. People made so much money. So congratulations to you if you made money. I made a lot. A lot of people on this channel made a lot. One of the DGens who comes in every now and then says he bought a house, right? He was going house shopping because of Terrarium. That's absolutely fantastic. Now, where Terrarium lost us was where Terrarium lost us is the whole Binance situation. Nowhere in my mind is it logical for what happened to what happened. To me, that's absolutely insane. There's no way you accidentally you send $185,000 to some rando that says they're Binance US. Now, Skywalker did a fantastic review or a detailed research on Terrarium and showed that multiple wallets were selling at the all-time high for like millions of dollars. And I'm sure it has to be the devs. Now, recently, keep in mind, this token hasn't even been out for a year. These guys are creating a new cryptocurrency project called Terrapay, which is some POS BS, which everyone and their mom does. I've seen this project 10 times over. They're asking for 5,000 Ethereum for their pre-sale. 5,000 Ethereum. That's $6 million, $6.3 million. They're asking for Terrapay. You know what that $6.3 million is? It's greedy. It's greediness. They need money probably to fund Terrarium or to fund themselves. There's no way they need $6 million for some BS point-of-sale system. And why do they even need Terrapay? No one wants Terrapay. Give us our centralized exchange that you kept promising. They're not doing that. They're asking for $6 million from the community in a bear market in the worst possible time from crypto. And you know what? They're going to get a lot of that pre-sale. Why? Because people are going to associate what Terrapay, what Terrarium did, the pump, to what Terrapay may potentially do. And we're all degens here. We all want to make money. That's the thing. A lot of people get into these shitcoin plays and they want to make money and they're surprised Pikachu face when it goes to shit, when it goes to zero. And they're like, you scammed us. It's like, guys, you got to treat these for what they are. You got to get in and make your money and get out. You got to get in and make your money and get out. That applies to Terrarium and any cryptocurrency project, right? Some of these are going to win. Some of these, like these new cryptocurrency projects, these small caps are going to win and going to, be the 100Xs and 1,000Xs we all want. But a lot of them aren't. So you got to at least take your initial out and protect yourself a little bit. But people are going to ape in. People that hate Terrarium are going to get into Terrapay to make money, and that's the sad thing about it all. Because they're just going to be extra liquidity for other people. Yes, Terrarium had the most boring AMAs of all time. Yeah. And then when they got, Zach Humphreys, Austin Hilton, and Yorpop to promote them, that was kind of like the nail in the coffin, right? Because although I don't think those guys are like horrible human beings, I just think that everybody that watches them associates them with big ass pump and dumps. They're like, oh yeah, okay. And once I saw them on the Terrarium team, I was like, all right, well, thank God I got out. Thank God. Because come on now, let's be honest now. I'm not saying those are bad guys, because I do respect their grind, their hustle, their influencers. They're killing it. They have way bigger channels than me. They work hard. They're doing YouTube videos every single day. I respect the grind, but at the same time, no one takes them seriously. Maybe some people do for Shiba Inu or some shit, but no one takes them seriously for promoting a crypto project. They think it's just a big pump and dump, right? Which is normal. when you look at the track record. And when I promote projects, I'm sure people think the same, right? Probably just say big pump it up. But at least I'm honest, At least I'm honest about it. And, we can address the drama head on, But that's the truth. So when Terrarium did that, I'm like, oh, okay, well, these guys obviously don't give a shit, right? Obviously don't give a shit. And it didn't do anything for Terrarium. It didn't do shit for Terrarium, right? The whole pump and dump didn't do shit for Terrarium. That whole I don't know how much they paid those guys, but let me tell you, it was probably a lot more than you think it was, and it didn't do shit for the token project. Crypto Stacker, I feel bad for Crypto Stacker because he got riggedy wrecked in the Saitama situation, and he's just doing Terrarium because, he's still trying to be in crypto. Crypto Bollocks, I don't know about him. Me and him had our beef a while ago with Saitama. We squashed it. He tried to dunk on me for some sort of LLC thing with Saitama when he didn't even do his due diligence, and I called him out, and he hit me with he said, take my picture off your thumbnail or I'm going to, and then we hashed it out, so. Let me see. Your Pop. What's up, Echoes? Echo says your Pop is scum. I don't really know Your Pop that much. I know he doesn't really make content too much anymore, but I'm not going to call him scum. But those, when people see products they're promoting, they want to make some money, right? It's gambling. It's gambling. That's what they see. They don't see like, oh, this is a good long-term investment. Now, those guys do make cryptocurrency content. They talk about cryptocurrency as a whole, especially Zach Humphreys. Zach Humphreys, I don't know about Austin Hilton too much, but I know Zach Humphreys does take the time to actually talk about cryptocurrency as a whole, but he does promote shitty ass projects, like as we all do. But no one associates that with the good thing. So when Terrarium did that, I was like, oh, okay, these guys are, I don't know if these guys are desperate for like volume, but this is not the way to do it, because the same people that watch me, at least back then, watch Austin Hilton, Ozam Austin, Your Pop, Zach Humphreys, Jake Gagan, right? We're all in the same little Classy Crypto King. Like everybody watches us. Like we're all like the same thing, but different, right? In a different way. Let's be honest now. Maybe times are different now, but at least during the bull run, we were all kind of the same. I was kind of more of an asshole, like shitting on projects, but I still did promotions, right? I still took money from projects to do promotions, obviously, right? And some of them still supported Saitama. I didn't. But we're all kind of the same people. So when you pay the same people from the same communities to talk about some shit, it's like no one's going to buy Terrarium because you're not getting any new viewers. You're getting the same people, just rinsed. So I didn't do anything for Terrarium. And since then, Terrarium's come under a lot of scrutiny. It's not only because of the fact that, the price action's down. It's because they haven't delivered on what they said they were going to deliver on, which is their exchange. And now they're launching another token, which shitcoins do, either a V2 or another token, right? Without even delivering Terrarium the first token. Crazy. They're asking for $6 million. To me, it's absolutely insane. And then Milton's the biggest soy boy, on the internet, and he's getting all butthurt about things. What's up, Pope? With the $5 donation says Runestone token. Yeah, we're not shilling your shit right now. And now's not the time, okay? Now's not the time to shill. Let's see. Chrissy says, I knew they were full of shit when they said that they will be connected to Binance liquidity pool for an exchange. Yeah, when that whole Binance debacle came out, dude, I was like, bull fucking shit. You guys did not get scanned by Binance. He's sticking to Shib now, Your Pop. Well, Shib, Your Pop, Zach Humphreys, and what's his name? Austin Hilton. They're all Shib influencers. That's how like they really blew up, was because of Shib. I remember watching those guys when Shib was running. Like they had like thousands of people on a live stream, concurrent viewers, thousands. It was insane. And I was watching because I was invested in Shib, and I was like, oh shit, my bag is pumping. They're Shib guys, right? Just like my channel spawned from Saitama, right? That's where it came from. Although it's pretty much, we don't even talk about Saitama these days too much anymore, except for yesterday when we made the comparison, because Saitama did the same thing with Seda Realty. Now, SataMask, I could see SataMask and Saitama, like with their centralized exchange or decentralized exchange. I could see that as a use case and how that makes sense. Like, okay, but when they came out with Seda Realty, although I thought the team was scummy, Saitama's team was scummy. When they came out with Seda Realty, I was like, oh no, these fucking guys are shady. This is the final nail in the coffin. Seda Realty is a BS project put together in 20 minutes, it seemed like. Now it's called like Seda Realty DAO or some dumb shit. Like, yeah, they're operating out of Dubai. Yeah, of course they're operating out of Dubai, So DJ says Dean needs to learn from Saitama and deal with Terra accordingly. The thing about Dean is I don't think Dean really dabbles in anything but Saitama and Terrarium. I don't think he's taken a step outside shitcoins, because what really changed my mind and created a huge revelations, which early on, like I started making content in October, and I started to learn this shit in November and December. I'm like, DeFi is way bigger than shitcoins. And what these meme coin projects are trying to do is nothing different than what's already been done. They're just trying to reinvent the wheel, which is like fine. You know, you could still make a product that's out on the market, but make it better. But there's no originality. And DeFi is bigger than we think it is. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people that enter into crypto get in because, not unfortunately, but a lot of people get into crypto because of meme coins and the gambling aspect and Dogecoin to the moon and Shiba Inu and making life-changing money off a small investment. And that's why a lot of people get into cryptocurrency. And when a lot of people got suckered by Saitama, they didn't know what is good. They don't know what is out there in crypto. So when they see Saitama, they see, oh, this team is talking about offering a revolutionary application when they were just making a dumbass exchange, the same thing that SafeMoon had, the same thing that everyone has in crypto. It's a decentralized exchange, except they were going to charge people for listing fees and providing liquidity and those sorts of things. So that's what happens. It's like ignorance is like, it's crazy. A lot of people that get into cryptocurrency just don't really know, you know, and they see these projects with charismatic speakers and salesmen, and then, you know, they get into these projects and they're super cultish and they safeguard their crypto, their investment at all costs. I remember, like in December, or I think Cool and Chris was in this live space with me, and so was Hobbs, right before Hobbs even was dealing with BTFA. Because keep in mind, Hobbs was a degenerate on my channel. He was a member of my channel for a long time before he got into BTFA, before he promoted BTFA. You know, he did stocks and stuff like that. But we had a conversation one time, and I was talking to this guy in a Twitter live space who was getting mad at me because I was talking crap about Saitama, which was every day then. And this guy admittedly said, I don't know anything about crypto. He's like, I invested in crypto because of Saitama. But he was mad at me because I was criticizing the use case and how important Saitama actually is. And I'm like, well, how are you going to critique me when you don't even know anything else? Like, you don't know what else is out there. You just know Saitama and Shiba Inu, you know, and you just think it's going to make you a millionaire. And those are the kinds of people, you know, in these projects. You know, they think it's the best shit since sliced bread, but they don't know what else is out there. And when you take a step back, you realize that a lot of these projects aren't special. They're just not. They're not. They're trying to do the same shit someone else is doing. Yeah, you remember that Cool and Chris? Yeah, some guy he had like an accent, like you know, he's like a cholo a little bit. It's like, yeah, man, you're always funding my fucking investment. Why are you funding my investment? Like sound like a cholo off like next Friday. Like, hey fool, don't be looking at my girl like that, eh? I'm like, dude, and he's like, yeah, I only got into crypto because of Saitama and Shib. I'm like, well, you fucking don't know what's going on. Why are you mad at me, guy? You know? So unfortunately, those are the kinds of people we have that get into crypto and they get fooled by that shit, you know? Yeah, I like crypto.com. The thing about crypto.com is, one, it's in Singapore, but two, their CEO did come out and show what's on their balance sheet. But I don't know who. It's like FTX. A week ago, we would have never thought this was happening. You know, never. Rorschach is an actual financial advisor. It says, I'm only here for Rodney's financial advice. Rorschach is an actual financial advisor that watches me, which I think is actually hilarious. Wasn't FTX only running by 10 people need to US? Wait, what do you mean, Mr. Jayway? Yeah, centralized exchanges are hard, right? Let me see. What you guys need to know about every single cryptocurrency project out there. I don't care what it is. Everyone, except for Bitcoin, off of centralized exchanges, right? You could buy your Bitcoin at an exchange, but go send it to a cold wallet. And Ethereum, and maybe a couple others, it's all a gamble. It doesn't matter how many AMAs the team has. It doesn't matter how many cool NFTs they have. It doesn't matter who they get working on their project or who's promoting it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's risky. And if you're putting money into it, you could lose it, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And even Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's like you have to have the balls to deal with these 30% swings. And if you don't, it's going to eat you up, right? It's going to eat you up. Just because I promote something, I get sponsors. It's a way I make money every month. People sponsor me. You know, Volt Inu sponsoring me this month. WAGMI sponsored. But do I want you to go spend all your money on it? Am I saying it's the next best thing since sliced bread? No, that's stupid. Why would I say that? It doesn't make any sense. You know, but they're my sponsors. Am I telling you to go buy it? No, I'm not telling you to go buy it. When did I ever tell you to go buy shit? You know? Ever, never, never. You know, you guys got to use your brains here, man. We're big boys. You know, we're big boys. I'm not making like single promotional videos for these projects. They have some good use cases and you can make some money, but you need to take your profits and protect your initial investment. Always take your profits and protect your initial investment. I think I made a video on taking profits, like my first fucking month making content, it seems like. I think I call it the most important series on YouTube or some shit. Yeah, let's see. Or like oh yeah, here's my gut. Oh, here's check out my old playlist. Remember my old playlist? I think so. Rug pull scams protection. Scam and rug pull crypto products. Make sure your next investment has these 3 things. Damn, this is crazy. This is what I was talking about. Docs developers, Unicrypt, and a Certic audit. Shit. This is called The Truth About Altcoins and Meme Coins. Let's see this.
My name is Rodney, and this is my crypto. So today I want to have a fireside chat with you guys, kind of like a real sit-down talk about community tokens and cryptocurrencies in general. Now, I know this video probably won't get a ton of views, but I think it's probably the most important video I'm going to make.
This is on October 30th. So this is like literally 2 weeks after I started my crypto channel.
Probably ever. I mean, unless I have something like this, but it gives you a perspective, a real deal insight into cryptocurrency. All right, next we're going to be talking about YouTube and Twitter influencers and the importance and power they have on a certain community token or certain cryptocurrency.
Damn, we're spit. This is when I used to literally just this is when I used to do like a screenshot and then like talk over like on the Splice app in my phone. That's how I made my videos. Holy shit. No one has paid me 10K for the how yet. Rodney whispering is wild. I know, bro. I couldn't really yell into this. Remember this, Rodney? Right? Or taking profits 101. Remember this shit?
What is up, YouTube? This is the happened with Sheep, right?
I remember laying in bed making this, and then you know, and then doing the voiceover. I literally would not sleep. I would make videos all day. But look at this. I mean, $1,000 investment in Doggo Unicoin, $1,300 total with gas fees because gas fees are insane then. This is how to, you know, take profits, like basic shit when I was new, right? This is what? You know, October what? When was this? October 31st, right? You missed Kuma Inu, Rodney? Yeah, I mean, even I knew that. It's like, dude, take your profits. You know, but people don't look at it like that, you know? So this is where I talk about taking profits and stuff like that. Dude, gas fees are not that. Remember gas fees like $300 per token before? You missed that, Rodney? You do not miss that, Rodney. You do not miss that, Rodney. Hi, guys. It's Rodney here. Hello. Good morning. How are you doing today? Dude, my Saitama videos are hilarious, right? Those will be good. I hope those are using the new Coffeezilla. Coffeezilla is making a video, right? You know? What do I think about Tezos? I like Tezos. Tezos is good. But, I mean, it's still a risk, right? Tezos is one of those projects that you think are going to be good. Right? I like Tezos, but you know, let's see. So BTFA in hot water, not looking good. Looks like the walls are coming crashing down. FTX is crashing. Terrarium's fucking asking $6 million from the community when they haven't given them shit yet. Everything's gone under. Panic. Everybody freak out. Everybody run around. Cycle. Panic. Sky's falling. It's over. We're all dying. We're all dying. It's over, guys. And to top it off, I'm going on a hike right now, and I'm still kind of hungover from last night. Let me grab some water. I'll be back. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We're all dying. The sky's falling. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. But it's like BTFA, FTT. Okay, what's worse? Banana Task Force Apes or FTX? What's worse? What's worse? What's worse? What's worse to you guys? To you guys personally, what's worse? BTFA or FTX? What's worse to you guys? A lot of people came from the degens, right? Sandstorm. You know, Hobbs came from the D. I'm not saying I made anyone or anything like that, but, you know, Teddy. You know, a lot of people came out and did their own thing, you know. Did you? I never washed my hands. Come on now. I thought that I was dreaming when you said you loved me. Starting nothing. I had no chance to prepare. I couldn't see you coming. Grove Token has an interview with Newsmax tomorrow with a major announcement. Just man, get your shilling ass, get your Grove Token shilling ass, head ass boy out of my goddamn comment section. If you're not gonna hit that market, get the fuck out of here. All right, congrats. Thank you for a $5 donation. You know what you're doing, Just a Man. Get your ass out of here, bro. Get your ass out of here. Okay, people think BTFA is worse. Chris, Chrissy. Well, come to San Diego. We're gonna hang out. It says FTX. No one gives a shit about a shit coin. FTX by far. BTFA is everyday DeFi shit. Shilling ass. FTT is worse than BTFA. I feel now Sway just had a thin skin in the game. The thing is, like, no one's gonna care in a month. Everyone's gonna forget about BTFA in a month. That's just the way it is. Cryptocurrency is such a small. It's like in the grand scheme of things, it's like a blip on the radar, right? Or a bump in the road, whatever you call it. I'll take the donation. Oh, I can't give the donation back. You know, I can't be like, oh, here's your donation back. You know. No, I like Just a Man. I like Just a Man, but I know he works with Grove. So if y'all want some promotion, hit that marketing wallet, baby. We'll do an AMA. Line them up. Come to the pit for an AMA. Dude, you guys always ask the most excellent questions on it. Actually, you guys have been a little weak lately. You guys haven't been asking tough questions lately. You guys have been complacent. Every time I have AMAs, which I don't have a lot of AMAs, to be fair. Now we'll do an AMA. Come do an AMA. We ask some pretty tough questions. Sometimes you leave here looking good. Sometimes you leave here looking like Batman Inu, you know? What exactly happened to my knee when I tore my ACL? I was doing like a little course, like a little course, and I was running in the like some sand, not sand, but gravel, and I stopped, and like I kept sliding, and then my foot hit the wall, and like it inverted, and I tore my ACL, tore my meniscus, and I got a microfracture. So a lot of shit. John says, I'm just thankful I didn't allocate any funds on FTX or BTFA. Yeah, that's true. Can FTX ever bounce back? No. If FTX came back, that would be the greatest comeback of all time, but it's not happening. It's not happening. Thomas says, you have to cash out somewhere. Every exchange that crashes will make regulation more and more stringent. It's like there's so many cryptocurrency exchanges becoming a thing. Like, there's so many cryptocurrency exchanges out there. And it's like, I don't think we need that many. One, right? We don't need that many exchanges. And two, it's like it's a lucrative business for them. And they just have these bad they have these bad business practices, right? They have these bad business practices. And it gets exposed. Now, guys, if you guys don't know, tomorrow we are doing a anniversary of Sadamask release event. So get ready for that. It's been 1 year. It's been 1 whole year. Luna Classic has a better chance than FTX. Geez. You got a natural heel hook? It sounds. Yeah, I think so, Sebastian. Yeah. Bernie with a $10 donation says, no spoilers, Saitama V2 Bronze Edition coming week. Stay tuned for the further announcements next month. We do it to ourselves, honestly. Jesus, bro, how is your knee now? Well, I had surgery in March. It's been fine. I've been kickboxing. My doctor gave me the clearance to. The only thing I can't do is like run and like stand for long periods of time. But he said I could still train, which is crazy. He's like, yeah, you can train if you want. No, Rorschach, we're not going to Vegas. Bitcoin must hit that 85% area. Yeah, it's not looking good for crypto altogether. So someone sent me this video about Andrew Tate talking about Cool and Chris about SBF. Let's watch this. Top G. I want to see this.
I've lived a very long life. I've met a lot of people. I've been broke. I've been rich. I've done it all. And 100% of the time when I meet a person who has lots of money and is very, very frugal with their lifestyle, they are not a good person. 100% of the time. I have a Bugatti. I'm sitting here. I've got a diamond Patek. I've got fucking $6 million of watches, $15 million of cars, blah, blah. I give money away. I'm philanthropic. Fine. When I know people with lots of money and they sit there and they want to drive an old Toyota Corolla, or they're very frugal, they talk about investing, and they save money. These people are always fucking weirdos. Money has no value past a certain number. And if you're going to sit there and hoard it past a certain number, there's actually a degree of greed inside of you. I'm not the greedy one. Me with my Bugatti and my diamond watches and my hundreds of millions of dollars buying everything, buying penthouses in Dubai. I'm not greedy. I'll give my money away. It's the people who hoard and live these very fucking boring, frugal lifestyles that are truly greedy. And they're truly evil. FTX is a perfect example. If this motherfucker was driving a nice fat Lambo and he had a big diamond watch and was living a life which a millionaire should live, I would have trusted him a bunch more. But when he sat there and said, I only drive a Corolla and I give all my money away and I just try and hoard it all to just help people, an alarm went off in my head, because everybody I know who is like this 100% of the time in my human experience ends up being full of shit. Full of shit. What he is a fucking dork who wants to be powerful and influential. He realized that money won't stop him being a nerd because the girl he's hanging around with is still getting plowed by his fucking blockchain dev. So he wanted to have power. And when you want power, you need unlimited money. So he became infinitely greedy, trying to get as much money as possible to buy political parties, pretend he's doing charitable acts, just have influence and control over other people, then stands up and goes, I drive an old car and I have a cheap t-shirt. And you know what? You dumb fucks believed him. You sat there and go, oh yeah, he's a good person. He won't famoose me for all my money. He doesn't care about money. People like him care about money more than people like me, because people like me spend our money. So next time you meet a guy who's rich but tight as fuck, be careful.
That's interesting perspective, right? Interesting perspective. Thank you so much, Amori Ortiz, for becoming a member of the channel. Welcome to the Degenerates. That eggplant looks oh so nice next to your name. What's up, baby? Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Members going up. Now, yeah, this is our top G. Now, here's the thing. That makes sense, right? Now, I always said, like, I don't care. What have I always said on this channel? I don't care if my CEOs are balling out of control. I don't. Why? Why shouldn't you? If you're a person who gives value to people their everyday life, if you created the Canon, I have a Sony camera, my computer, my fucking TV, my couch. If you're someone who creates something of value and people like it and they buy it, you should ball out of control, because you've earned that lifestyle. You created value for people. That's the American dream. It's capitalism. It's like you get rich because you created something that people like. It's the free market, you know? That's why we have the best like medical treatment here in the United States. People can argue with that. People come here to get medical treatment. It's because it's an open market. They're fighting for customers. What happens? We have to fight for customers. You have to create the best possible product. So these millionaires saying, "Oh, I'm frugal. I'm not a real millionaire because I don't, do this." It's like, I don't care if you do. Like, to me, you don't gain any points by driving a Corolla and then having a $35 million mansion. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care. Like Andrew Tate, I think people respect this guy because he says some dumbass shit about women, right? But respect this guy because he has no filter and he's like rich and he flaunts it. And it's like, well, yeah, cool. Good for you. You know what I mean? But that is true. Now, SBF, probably was the nerdy kid, probably was the dork, right? And thought that money, influence, and power would be the great equalizer. And to be honest, money is the great equalizer, but still ain't got no game, right? You're still dusty as hell, right? And apparently they had this huge orgy or something like that. That chick, that manager of the hedge fund, was supposed to be his girlfriend. or excuse me, that chick who's the manager of Alameda Research was supposed to be his girlfriend or something like that, and maybe his friend was plowing her. I've heard all sorts of like rumors and stuff. I don't know what's true, so I don't want to talk about it too much here, but it's true, right? This is the plight of a lot of males. This is the plight of the man, right? I need to make my man content again, because this is the struggle all men struggle with. It's like we are looked at in a few different ways, men, right? When it comes to attractiveness, it's what we can provide, right? The resources we have, charisma, personality, and of course looks. And that's kind of like the trifecta, right? And when you're maybe not the most attractive male, the great equalizer is power, status, and money. I mean, it's a tale as old as time. We see a lot of ugly dudes, and people always say, how do those guys get those girls? Maybe charisma, personality, power, and influences. How many women are sugar babies? How many are there sugar daddies? There's so many sugar daddies. You know, money is the great equalizer for men. It is. That's the plight of a male, right? It's like trying to balance between the three. Like you know where you're at on the social hierarchy as a man. You know where you're at. Doesn't matter if you want to ignore it, but in our society, we value no one is loved unconditionally in this world except for women and children and dogs. Not men. Men are not. We need to perform. Perform, or we're done. And no one cares about your feelings. That's just the way it is. I'm not complaining. It's just the way it is, right? But as men, you know where you are on the dominance hierarchy. And in our society, we value men who are high status, are attractive, and get shit done, right? They get shit done. And that's how you're measured as a man. What can you provide? Can you make it rain? Can you break bread? Can you get it done? Can you improvise, adapt, overcome? Can you change a damn tire, right? You know? Are you competent? That's how men are viewed in our society. And it's like you either get with the program or you get left behind. Yeah, you can pretend and live in your magical fairy tale land and play video games all day and get high and pretend like that none of that shit matters, but it matters. And deep down, we suffer because we know it matters, right? If you're not out there as a man chasing excellence, whatever it is, you know, making your impact in the world, you feel bad. You feel guilty, you know? So keep that in mind, guys. Money does help, right? So maybe SBF was a little quiet, nerdy kid in his class, and, you know, he's like, hey, man, this is the way I'm going to get power and influence. You know, I'm going to make a cryptocurrency exchange. I'm going to get greedy with it. You know, I'm going to have, you know, have political influence. Crazy. Yes, there are male sugar babies. Yes, that's true. But, you know, the majority is what matters. The extremes is what matters most of the time, right? And the majority out there is that women are beauty objects. Men are like, you know, it's like there's so many rich guys with a ton of young women around them because they have money. I know a lot personally. You see it in our everyday society. But there are men who have sugar mamas. Yes, true. But it is not. It's heavily skewed towards men, rich men with younger women that have money because they can. And some younger women, you know, they want college tuition paid for. You know, they want their rent paid for. You know, they want a trip. They want a trip, you know, to Dubai. I'm telling you guys, this shit happens, right? This shit happens. I'm telling you it happens. That's why, you know, women that show their ass off all day on Instagram have millions of followers because they just show their ass. I mean, women are sex symbols a lot of the times, right, in our society, and men are success symbols, right? And but there are men who, you know, are half naked all Instagram too, but you know, it's mostly chicks, right? There's like literally Instagram and TikTok is like a thirst trap. It's crazy. It's nuts. Yeah, exactly. Christy says, you heard about Instagram influencers with millions of followers are sleeping and prostituting in Dubai for a few thousand money. It's not a few thousand. It's tens of thousands, right? Yeah, I know, Blockchain Betty. But it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, as a man, guys, as a man, you gotta pursue excellence. You gotta pursue it. Or you can live in Peter Pan fairy tale land where you never grow up and you're a boy forever. You can do that, but you're gonna suffer. Yeah, you're gonna suffer. It's gonna hurt, you know, it's gonna hurt. You know, just chase excellence. Just go after a goal and just go after it, you know, whatever it is, whether it's physical fitness. Physical fitness is a good place to start because I think it's the easiest for people to get behind right away. Damn, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Would I want to date a woman who's only with me for my money? No, but it's like it's tough because there are a lot of women out there who just want people just for their money. That is 100% true. I think it's less of those are the extremes though, right? I think it's less of how much money you have and more of a can you provide? Because that's a valid question if you're a woman looking for a potential long-term mate. Can this guy provide if shit gets tough? Now I know people want everything to be 50-50 split down the middle these days. I get it, guys. But that is a question that women look for in potential mates, right? Can this guy provide? Which is a completely valid thing to ask yourself, you know? But if she's just looking at you just for the money, then obviously that's a problem, right? It's like, oh, this guy's just he's just a piggy bank, or an ATM, excuse me. Yeah, chasing excellence. That's it. Chase excellence. That's it. Yes, you can date and stuff and chase women too, right? You can pursue women sometimes, but you should be chasing excellence most of the time if you're a man. I'll get out of that conversation because people are probably going to get lost with this message. People who came here for crypto, not this stuff. But as a man, you got to chase excellence, right? Most of my audience is dudes. I look at my analytics. It's like there's like 3 girls in here. It's like ASMR fan, Blockchain Betty, Miss NFT Queen, and we got Bree in there. And everybody else is, Yeah, FTX is going to be a movie. Yeah, 100%. Is Terrarium taking a shit? Well, it's at 3% down for the day. Everything is down, so you can't just blame Terrarium, but excellence is Terrarium. I'm good at making people smile in real life. I literally make people feel better, and it's an amazing gift to the world. Yeah. I'm telling you, Cool and Chris, man. I like your Instagram, man. It's such a good vibe, dude. So they're launching their exchange on December 26th. Nice, cool, great. You got me to subscribe with Poopy Butt Inu? Yeah. I love how everyone's wealth signal nowadays is to curate a sentence with the word Dubai in it. I know. Hell yeah, I'm watching UFC tonight. Probably by myself in my apartment. I'm ordering pay-per-view too on myself, on my couch, by myself with snacks. Hell yeah. I'm watching that. That's a big UFC card. You're welcome, Cool and Chris. So what's up, DJ? Yes, I'm still going. I'm probably going to go to like 10. Probably 10. We'll see. We'll probably go to 10 today. I'm in a big hangout mood. I'm about to go hiking after this, so video is going to be really far and few and far. Wait, was it far and few between today? I don't fucking know. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I'm going on a hike with a buddy, so yeah, we're on one today, baby. Yeah, we're gonna be hanging out for a little bit. Ricky says, not all girls are into guys with money. Some girls ride with their man through struggle. Those are, yeah, that is true. That is true. Women, they will give you the benefit of the doubt, right? Obviously, they will. Some women are more focused on resources than others, obviously, but women do like a guy who can provide a sense of security. And yes, if you're going through a hard time, your significant other should want to stick by you. But as a man, you have to find solutions. You can't be always down on yourself. You can't always make excuses, right? And expect people to stay around all the time. Everyone goes through hard times. People lose jobs. People get wrecked in the stock market. People make bad trades, whatever it is. People get wrecked all the time. And good women, good significant others will stick with you through the BS, as they should. But as a man, you got to get back on your feet and get your ass back in the game and make it happen, right? You got to improvise, adapt, overcome. The burden of performance is on men. And I know this sounds gross, but even when it comes to sex, what do we have to do to have sex? We got to perform, right? You got to get going. The burden of performance is always on the man, right? DJ with the $5 super sticker. Thank you so much, DJ. I appreciate you, bro. Hopefully you're killing it with those tips today. I know I lost a lot of viewers saying that, but the burden of performance is always on the man, right? We are always the ones that have to perform. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. So yeah, good significant others will stick with you, but so when it comes to this whole FTX situation, it's going to be a movie. This is literally one of the worst things that could ever happen. So check this out. Elon Musk called bullshit on SBF for offering $3 billion to finance Twitter. Damn, that's crazy. SBF was literally trying to get in everywhere. Damn, FTX got hacked. This is so bad, dude. This is so bad. I know, Sebastian. I'm actually a pretty good grappler, Sebastian. I'm really good at defending submissions and stopping the takedown. I'm pretty good. I'm not really good with a lot of submissions. I know a couple Americana. I could do the Kimura. I have a pretty good Darce choke. Decent guillotine. Triangle's aight. But it's hard for me to get them. Yeah, hacked my ass. Yeah, it seems some insider shit. FTX U.S. General Counsel is investigating abnormalities following the $380 million transfer. Yeah, abnormalities, yeah. Edgar with the $20 donation says, get a damn snack, bro, for tonight. We love you. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you so much. Yay! I will get a snack tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. You guys have been killing it with donations today. I think I got close to $100 in donations, right? Let me see. $68. Thank you guys so much. God damn. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. You can beat me? No, you can't, Kenny. Yes, people were saying Jonah Hill's going to play SBF in the... That's hilarious, right? Hey, do me a favor. Hit that like button. We're 8 likes away from 100 likes. Let's go, baby. Send it. Hit that like button. Illegal Alien. With the yeah. Legal Alien is now a member for 9 months. Thank you so much, Legal Alien. I appreciate you. I don't know why I can't see you on StreamYard, but I can see you on the YouTube. On the YouTube thing. I need to start looking at the YouTube stream and stop using Stream. StreamYard's fucking ass, bro. Thank you so much for being a member for 9 months, Legal Alien. I do appreciate that. Jeez. 9 months. Ugh, you gave me money for 9 months? What a disgusting. Just kidding. Racket Club, a super degenerate for 10 months. Yo, let's go. Super degenerate. That's like paying me extra just for the shits and giggles. I appreciate you, bro. Ricky says, I've been MIF from crypto YouTube for a while, but glad to come back. And you are one of the YouTubers that stuck with crypto videos, even when it went down. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to stop making content. No way. Thank you guys so much for 100 likes. I do appreciate you. Sacco Hunt, a 10-month super degenerate. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all, man. Roddy, you better buy my... You're making NFTs, Racket Club? I cannot believe y'all making NFTs. Awesome, too, for 10 months. Awesome, you been a degenerate for 10 months? Why is it showing on YouTube but not showing... Because look at the chat. This is the chat on YouTube. See? I could see it right here, but I can't see it on StreamYard. I never see this stuff on StreamYard. All right, now... Wait, hold on. Sub rally happening? Jesus Christ. What's up, Crypto Smith? How you doing, baby? Welcome, welcome. I thought that I was dreaming when you said you loved me. Bum, 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 start of nothing. I had no chance to prepare. I couldn't see you coming. Rich motherfucker, I can't afford even 1 month now. That's okay. Dude, it's free to hang out, but if you want to support me, fine too. Yeah. You guys are supporting content creators. I think I'm gonna touch the what the fuck are they called? The eggplants up next to your name. I'm gonna touch them up a little bit, make them a little better. Yeah, if you guys can't pay me, that's fine. I'm cool with it. You guys can hang out, but I do appreciate all donations and memberships. I love them a little more than you guys. I have to love them a little more, you know. So I still love you, but it's like you're kind of like the middle child, you know. It's like I got to take care of you, you know. I can't. If you die, then I'm responsible for you. I can't have you die, so you kind of got to feed you, you know. Just kidding. And Gabe says, "At a year, we're having to run." First of all, it's an apartment, and second of all, if 160 of you guys show up here, it's not gonna be comfortable. Hey, we can turn up. Hey, y'all want to party with Rod? I'll party, baby. I'll party, okay? I'll party, okay? Your boy sends it. Legit listen to the stream every day. I do appreciate that, Cool and Chris, man. I do appreciate that. No ASMR fan. I don't see anything next to your name, okay? Don't give me that. Okay, so you and Austin split a membership? Is that what's happening? Just kidding. Edgar Munez, giving these nuts for 7 months now. Thank you so much, Edgar, for the 7-month subscription. I do appreciate you, bro. Wait, that sounds weird. That sounds weird. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, fan. Fan, do you have memberships on your channel? How does that work? Are you having memberships on your channel? Dude, tonight's UFC fights are going to be stupid good. Wagwan, that Terrarium video was amazing, man. Sean has been super sassy. Wait, who's Sean? Crypto Smith? John, a member for 8 months, says Daddy Chill. What the hell is even that? Y'all giving me FOMO with these memberships? Join the party, man. Everyone who's a member, got the Fudney mask there. Everyone who's a member is going to be entered to win some crypto on Monday. So it's not going to be a ton of crypto, guys, but it's going to be something, you know? Something, you know? It's a way I give back. If you win once, it pretty much pays for your membership for it depends on which tier you have, but it'll pay for it for quite a while. Damn, man. I can't believe Terrarium is back to his launch price. Good job, Milton and their family. Terrapay. Damn. Damn. This is crazy. Apparently, I heard that Barbara Fried was some sort of... So check this out. Joe Biden announces his presidential campaign 13 days later on May 8th. Sam Fried, son of Barbara Fried, co-founder of Politician Fundraising Organization. Oh, okay, so he launches right before... Damn, he got... SBF got a little chubby, huh? Eating good, right? Eating real good. Eating real good. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Damn. I mean, I think it was obvious. It was obvious that there was some special interest involved, right? So this is pretty much they're talking about here that SBF's mom was helping him get into the in with some of these political people. Man, not good, man. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. Damn. Today is so bad, dude. I mean, this week has been so bad. So
that, and I don't want this to sound...
This is Kevin O'Leary. He says, as an investor, you will never get it right every time. You will make some mistakes, sometimes big ones like FTX. The key is to learn from them so you don't repeat. Over time experience will get to a place where you make more good investments than bad. Crypto bottom is in.
Trite, but let me explain how bottoms are made in any market. I don't care if you're in equities or in debt or in crypto or in real estate. You always need a big player to go to zero. That always helps, whether it's long-term capital or whether it's one of these crypto infrastructure companies. I would like to see, and I don't want this to happen, but it always gives you a good bottom when you get a large player over-levered that goes to zero. And that always tends to be the beginning of the rebuilding process. So if you have to sacrifice someone who used too much leverage, and it's always leverage that does this, somebody's over levered, positions are complicated, they're not transparent, they're not liquid, and they go to zero. Someone is out there on the brink of zero. That's okay. In fact, I'd argue that's a good thing when we get it. Now, do we get it this week? Do we get it next week? Someone's going to zero. I don't know who, but it'll be great for everybody else that survives because everybody will learn from that. And that's what I like about a washout, an event. And I think we're due for one in crypto land. And I don't know who it's going to be, but I guarantee you 100%, I've seen this movie before, you will learn later that somebody put on a heavily levered position. They got wiped out. And it's
damn. And Kevin O'Leary was bullish on FTX too, but he talked about this after the collapse of Terra Luna. Let's continue. Damn.
Good. It's a good thing.
Investment in international and U.S. I got to ask for your reaction today.
Obviously, one of frustration. There's no question about it. I'm still a huge advocate for the potential of blockchain and cryptocurrencies. I'm disappointed, like many other shareholders. It sets, in a way, though, I always try and find what is the outcome of something like this. I mean, yes, I'm a shareholder in the international. That's a zero. It's not the first time I've made a bad investment, probably not the last time, but luckily I make more good ones than bad ones, and I learn from my mistakes. What's going to happen now is there won't be another situation like this for institutional investors ever again. We're simply not going to put capital to work until this stuff gets regulated. And what is occurring, and I'm just one voice in it, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to fly to Washington, and I want regulation. I want it now. No more delaying. I think this puts tremendous pressure on the SEC. I think a bill like the Stablecoin Transparency Act, which has been floating around forever, not going to signature, not going to markup, we got to stop doing this to ourselves. As an industry, it has to stop, but also it's time to move forward with regulation. And if this is the bottom of the crypto market. A massive player goes to zero, and now you build from the ashes. That's the upside. I am still going to invest in crypto. I lost money in the accounts there. They have a gate on them now. It doesn't stop me from buying more, and I'm going to do just that. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that most of these currencies and tokens and coins have absolutely been beaten into the ground as a result of this, and probably a buying opportunity. That's the way I look at it.
What do you need to see on paper before you would put fresh money into the space again? An actual bill?
Yes, I want to see it. I'd like to start with one thing. I don't think we can solve for every single asset in crypto. I want to do one thing, and that one thing is to pass the Stablecoin Transparency Act. One thing, because that allows us to use the US dollar as a payment system. I would use that in all of my businesses every day. It's far superior to ACH, far superior to SWIFT, far faster, more transparent, 100% audible. All I need is the regulation that forces an audit every 30 days and guarantees me the backup for this is Treasury bills less than 12 months of duration. That's one thing, very simple. That would signal to everybody around the world that the regulators here in the United States are taking crypto on, starting to put rules in place, putting the guardrails on. No one is going to play ball anymore in this space on an institutional level with serious capital till we get it done.
I'm kind of stuck on your comment that you're so confident that this can be the bottom. How can you be confident of that? What do you know about CZ, Binance, BNB coin? How do you know that it's not leveraged, that there are many more dominoes to fall here? We just had someone from another exchange even publish their board of directors. You invested in FTX, and that wasn't exactly a wise choice. You said you did due diligence, but clearly it wasn't enough.
You know, no. I mean, look, I'm going to agree. It was a terrible investment, 100%, and I lost my money. I get it.
What the fuck?
I'm a diversified investor. I make mistakes. This is one of them, but I learned from my mistakes. This won't be happening again. If I'm going to put serious capital to work in a broker-dealer, in an exchange, it's going to be one that's regulated, that has transparency, and has the same rules of test
every other exchange that deals in stocks and bonds has. Because, you know, everybody's saying the same thing. It's great to be a retail investor and trade a few $1,000s worth of crypto. And if that's what Binance is going to do, good for them. But every single institutional investor is going to look at this and say, okay, can't play with this structure anymore because there's not enough transparency. I'm going to wait for the SEC or whoever it is going to be, the Fed or whoever, to regulate this stuff. This is actually a turning point for this industry. It's a maturation for this industry. That's what's going to happen.
That was a very good video, and I think we needed to watch that. And it's true. The first thing we need in this space, and you know, it does sound like the perfect setup, right? It sounds like, oh yeah, okay, now we need regulation, but we need regulation, and it starts with stablecoins. And there's no reason why we can't have regulation and audits on stablecoins. You guys don't agree. In the chat, let me know. You don't agree that if Tether or USD coin says that they're backed by, or their market cap is $44 billion, right? Don't you think they should have that much in reserves? If these stable coins say, hey, we have, $20 million worth of assets for our market, for our stable coin, shouldn't a regulator be able to go in there and say, okay, show us exactly what your balance sheet looks like? I'm all for that because it gives people a safe place to park their cryptocurrency. You don't even need it on exchanges. You could have it in a DeFi wallet. Shouldn't that be the case? I think it should be the case, right? Obviously. We need that. Yeah, we need that. Jeez, man. This is crazy. This is nutty. Man, Kevin O'Leary took a fat L. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people literally hold on, give me a second. Yeah, so DJ sent me an interesting. So this is a delivery service that I think you work for, right? DJ, yeah. So what Kevin says about stable coins and stuff, they're far superior than anything else when it comes to payments, right? Crypto is so much easier to send and receive and everything, right? It's so much easier. So that is true, right? Crypto is superior. So why not have regulation on it, Why not? But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and boogie on out of here. We out for the day. I'll put out some content in a little bit. Yeah, Milton is doing some damage control. But anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll put out some content today. Do me a favor, hit that like button on your way out. Thank you so much for all of our members, and thank you so much to anybody who donated today. I do appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic Saturday. Have some fun. Watch the fights tonight. Get out of your portfolio. Stop looking at it. Buy the goddamn dip. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.